Hey guys, I am back. I just came from the hay place and I bought more straw for my garden. And as you can see, I'm a little red. It's starting to get hot here. Today it says it's 91, but I'm not sure if it's 91. I think my car thermometer is lying. But I want to show you what I've done in the garden, and I still have more straw to put down. But things are going well, except my sugar baby watermelons, like, they disappeared. I think a rabbit came and ate them. So I took some seeds and I just replanted them in the ground. I don't have time to start them in the house again, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I hope they grow. I really want to grow those again. You know, they're so good. But I'm gonna bring you the view. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see the garden. All right, here we are. As you can see, my Ruth Stout potatoes are growing. The sweet potatoes are finally starting to look a little decent. I thought I was going to lose them for a little bit there because they looked weak. And I think it's because just the weather. Down there, I have a hibiscus plant. It's an annual, but no way, I don't think that's hibiscus. Oh, I forgot what the name of the plant is. Anyway, it's a pretty plant that lets out little flowers, and it's an annual. So I'll bring you back when I remember the name. Here I have sage. Look how big my sage has gotten. And that's because if you look at my previous video, like months ago, I put straw and leaves and all this stuff around it to protect it for the winter, and I guess it did a good job. So this is my onion patch. I got yellow, red, and white onions. They're gonna be really good. And if you can see down there, I have a red onion planted down there. You can see a little red. That's how you know. Or draw a map. Please don't do what I do. And that one year I just planted everything and forgot what it was, and that was the end of that. Here I have some bell peppers that are starting. And of course my little calendula. I'm still covering the garden in boxes. That helps with weed control. And then you put the straw on top of it like you won't believe. So let's see over here, more calendula. And more calendula. I had chamomile here, but yeah, I don't know, it dried up. I don't know what's going on. So here's my other patch of potatoes. Yeah, we eat a lot of potatoes. I just like them. I have an air fryer and they turn out amazing. So here I planted some seeds of the pole bean, and these had like dried up on me. So as you can see, the new sprouts are coming up. There they are, which I'm glad because I really want to try those. And here's my sea of potatoes. Now look at the potato flowers. They're so pretty. But when you see these, this is how you know the potatoes are forming underneath the soil. Now, if you don't see those, you'll still get potatoes. But that's one of the indications. Because I've grown potatoes in the past where I don't get the flowers and I still get potatoes. So let's see over here. Okay, over here the sprouts are coming up for the pole. They're like pole beans, but they're called bush beans because they're not going to like string all the way up and go nuts. They're just going to stay like a little bush. I have my garlic here. This is going to be really good. More flowers there. So here, I put the mammoth beets. So I planted several. I'm going to have to pick like 2 of them off and leave the one because it'll make room for it to really grow. And I'm curious to know if that's going to be like a mammoth beet. I don't know. I hope so. And these are the golden beets. You can tell because the little stems are yellow. This is my thyme. This thing grows. I'm gonna have to cut it back and just cut it back a little bit. It's getting really big. My peppers here are suffering because we have snails that come and like they eat everything. There you go. And honestly, I don't know what to do about them because I don't put chemicals on anything. So I just hope for the best that the plant will do okay. But you never know. I got a tomato plant there. That's the Totacula one. That's really strange. I got seeds in there. So things are slowly coming up, you know. very slowly. So here we are after having a stormy, rainy night. I came to check on the garden and everything is soaked. But it's looking good. It's really looking good. You want to see what the mammoth beets look like? I have no idea what these are going to be in size. I mean, I'm hoping they're huge. I'm actually not going to use it as food because I'm going to fertilize the crap out of it. That's the mammoth beet. And these are my little yellow beets. See them there? How do I know they're yellow? Look at their stem. It's growing yellow. Everything else is looking pretty good though. Not bad. These tomatoes and peppers are struggling because of the slugs. Especially now that it's rained so much, they're going to come out by droves. And sometimes I see them on the edges of the white fence there. You'll see them stuck there. And it's a battle, I'm telling you. So here the pole beans, or the bush beans, they're regrowing. Because remember, I lost some of them. They're regrowing, and I'm starting to put them on this pole. These things, they sprout so fast. This is my sea of potatoes. You know, I love me good potatoes. And I eat potatoes a lot. I use my air fryer a lot, and I don't gain weight from it. The forest is looking extra spooky today. Now, a couple of years ago, I had chamomile planted down here. And I came down really early in the morning on one of my days off to pick it. And I heard something, and I looked up towards the forest. And right here, there was a huge bobcat drinking water, because that's a little stream that goes by. And he heard me, and he looked up, and he made this weird sound at me, like, wah, 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 wah. And then he ran off. I mean, he could have come up here and gotten me so fast, but I think I just annoyed him. He complained. Luckily, he didn't come after me. Look, here more of the bush beans coming up. Oh, look who came to visit. Nina. Oh, Nina. There's no keeping her out of here. She's so little. My calendulas are looking good. I lost my pink, what are those things called? The pink floss flowers. I don't know where they went. And my pink eggplant is like struggling. The onions are doing fabulous. And so are my sweet potatoes are starting to take off. Starting to take off. By the way, that plant that I couldn't remember the name of last week is lantana. Nina, come on, over here. My sage. Now this is what pisses me off. People around here let their cats loose all day, wreaking havoc on everyone's property. So look, this is the third time I have found poop in my yard. All right, I replanted my sugar baby bush watermelons, and look, they're starting to sprout. Because remember, I had grew the little plant, but I lost it. I guess the slugs were like, hey, they rang the dinner bell, and here they came. And look, I'll show you one right now. See on the fence? Yeah. There's my other little tomato coming out. Yeah, they're horrible. But, you know, I'm an organic gardener. And I've already told you guys why. My kids were little, especially my youngest daughter. She would, you know, pick and eat in here. So I've never sprayed, and I'm not planning on doing that. It's just a battle, you know. Come on, Nina. Come on. Oh gosh, she's confused of where she is. This dog has some issues. Come on. Nina. Look how well she listens. Come on, Nina. Come on. There she comes. Come on, this way. Oh my gosh. Where is she? Come on, let's go. Over here. See, over here. Let's go. You could go through.